Hey, what's up guys? I just thought I'd show you this one. As you can see, I am in my tier 9 Jean Bart, which I bought for coal. If you haven't got it, I would seriously consider saving your coal and getting it, because I absolutely love this ship, I really do. We are on the map Warriors path, as you can see, and matchmaking is pretty alright. There are some 10s in there, but there's also some 8s as well, so it's a mixed bag of ships. There's nothing really there that I fear, to be honest with you. There's nothing there that I think, you know, that I should be afraid of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push into A. I'm going to support our DD as well. I've got an Ibuki and a Massachusetts with me as well. So we've got quite a good force going. Could have done with another couple of ships, must admit, but you know what, we're just going to push A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into A, help the DD, hopefully the other two ships will help as well. And then there's a Charles Martel. I do just take a little pot shot at him here, but was it worth taking? Yeah, I think it was. Especially at this early stage. But I do notice that obviously I am detected and I am being targeted. I do manage to hit him for nearly 4,000, and then I slow down and start turning. And there's the DD, I do get undetected again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay around here, I'm going to support the destroyer, and then support the other two ships as well. So as you can see, it's very standoffish. We can't really shoot at anything. There's a Fedora up there which I could possibly shoot at here, but I'm just scanning round, and there's the Martel. So I'm going to take another shot at him as well. And there goes the shots, and unfortunately I don't really manage to do anything. I just get a ricochet, but at least we forced him back out. There's some shots incoming there from the Fedora, but you know, nothing to worry about. The Martel's behind the island. He is a little bit of a concern to me, I must admit. So now what I'm going to do, because the team's pushing up, I'm going to push up with them. So I pop my speed boost, I go up, I manage to get a Citadel of all things on that Fedora. I always call it a Fedora, by the way. So I'll just line up another shot. Now I did notice he is going away from me, so I'm not overly confident they're going to do anything. Now if you have a look at the minimap, the reason why that Kurfürst over there, now he is a bit of a problem because I am broadside to him a little bit. So I am a little bit bothered about him. And there's some talks. Your Martel's behind the island, the Fedora's gone behind the island, and the Martel is backing off. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to push into A, and then just see if we can hold A. I'm lining up a shot there, but can decide not to. Switch targets. Now that to me is a far more interesting target. The Ibuki takes a big hit there and he's backing out, which I don't blame him. And I managed to get pens on him for over 10,000, 11,000. So I have pushed up. Now if you've noticed, A is being capped, so the DD has actually come back round. Now I thought the DD here did a bit of a misplay really, because what he does is he sends his torps out there and then he smokes up. Whereas what I would have liked him to do is maybe just come round and then come back into A and then take on this DD. You know, with me there and the Massachusetts there, he's got plenty of firepower to help him. But unfortunately that kind of forces me away. I managed to dodge the shells there.
That was a great battle.
I'm just having a look over the island, just see where the Yamato is. I am pinging the map just to let them know that A has been captured. But I think they seem to be focused on the Yamato. And there it is, there's the Yamato. I take a shot, 2,300 and some 30 was it? Not great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to turn. I am being targeted now.
Engine boost deactivated.
Take another shot. Now, in my mind, I still know that DD is in A somewhere, and I am broadside to him, so he could possibly fire torps across, you know, to F2 round there. And there he is. There's his smoke and he's firing. Which is why I held my fire. I turn into him. And then if you notice there, I switch ammo, so I'm actually loading up HE now. Now one good thing about this ship is, if you press Y, you can do a reload on it. You know, like boost your reload. So there he is, he's come out of his smoke. I'm just waiting for his guns to turn. So
the ship is on fire.
Get him, and I do hit him for 8,500. Now luckily the DD has actually come back, so I do my reload booster, load it again, I fire again, and yeah, you just managed to go in between the shells there. And there's some torps, so I do manage to dodge them. There's his second set, so I start turning. And my secondaries are going off. But fortunately I do manage to actually hit one of them with some flooding. So I do the repair party, and then I'm going to swing my guns round, and then I'm going to swing my ship round as well. The DD pops up again, my secondaries go off.
Problem solved, sir.
And then that finishes off the DD. So now, because there's only two of us, I've got a choice. I can either run, right, or I can take the fight on. So what I do is, I actually stay with HE and try and set some fires. So there you go, there's two fires. And then he damage conned, so I'm looking at the timer. I know it's about 15 seconds. As my gun's reloaded now, hopefully by the time my shells get there, it would have run out. And it does, and I managed to get a fire. Now that's permanent fire, that. So I'm going to start healing up, because I know I've got a bit of a fight coming on. Like I say, you know, there's times when, you know, you've got a decision to make. I can either run or I could turn and fight. So what I've managed to do in this ship is I'm just going to turn and fight. Because this ship is very, very capable of fighting. And there he goes. I think he had a torp then, did he? Because he's going down a lot. Yeah. So he's got all them fires on him and flooding, then he dies. So now I'm up against a Yamato. So if you have a look at the minimap, there is a Yamato there. There's a Charles Martel. There's also a Fedor and a Donskoy as well. And there's me, there's a Kitakaze, and there's a Chapayev. So I'm just letting them know that I am going to turn. I'm turning, I'm up for the fight, I'm going to start fighting with them. So far we've got all 3 caps, we're doing well on the score. I've got 86,000 damage, I've done 1.2 potential. And unfortunately I get one of my turrets knocked out. But I am trying to set him on fire, and there's another fire. My turret's up now, that's been repaired. So he's on fire. I'm still going to stick with HE because I know he's going to turn. So what I'm going to do, I had 2 choices here. I could have either gone for the Yamato and just carried on peppering it in, but I thought to myself, do you know what, if I can take that Donskoy out, that'll be a radar cruiser gone. And also the firepower potential of it. And I do manage to get a good hit on him there, for just over 7,000. Now, here I was wondering whether to do my reload booster, but I decided against it because I know that I'd have to pick a fight with this Yamato here, and I wanted it for that. So I'm going to take on this Yamato. I'm just going to turn my guns and see if I can finish off this Donskoy. The guns are reloaded, I shoot, I'm very confident that they're going to kill him, and now I've got to take on this Yamato. Now, you target the actual bulge just where the guns are, pretty much where I'm aiming there. I'm going to take him on, I fire, but I only do about 4,000 damage. Now here I wanted to get close to him because I knew he would struggle turning his guns. I'm aiming for that bulge again. Unfortunately I get no penetrations and 5 ricochets, and this is where, that was where your reload booster came in. He hit me there, I'm still angling, he gave me a good shot there. I'm having a look, I shoot, I take him down to 12,000. And then I'm just waiting for my guns. If his guns low before mine, I'm dead. But I'm still doing, my guns are coming online. Come on, reload, 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 and shoot. There we go, 2 citadels and I managed to kill him. Now here, Martel, I was actually thought he was going to taunt me here. But luckily the torps don't come, so I'm going to keep my guns at that side but just turn my entire ship round. So I'm turning my ship, my guns are coming round. Now just have a look at the angle of them guns there, where I can actually fire. There, maybe I should have waited on that shot. There's my Confederate. My secondaries are going off. My secondary is still going at him. Other players are shooting at him. We kind of need to get rid of him. I do another shot. Now I do take a hit there from across the map. So I'm going to start turning. So I'm down to 6,186 hit points.
To port.
There's his torps. But I do manage to evade him. I do one last shot. Hopefully I can kill him. But I do get 1 penetration, so I do know he's low. Now if you have a look at the scores, we are ahead by quite a lot. They have got 2 caps and they will be pushing us very soon.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I've got 1 heal left, I've got 2 main battery reloads left, but no speed boost. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for this Martel to come round there or be spotted, because I do know he's low, it has to be low. I'm just checking there, and there's Martel, and he is low, he's got 200. I'll just do a snapshot there, just maybe get rid of him, and I do manage to actually secure the kill. Now, we are ahead on a lot of points, by a lot of points. I think the Stalingrad won't last that long, really. We don't really need to push. We can just hold this position here, and then just let the time run out. We have got 4 minutes there. I do double tap M just to have a look over the island. Hopefully I can get a hit on that North Carolina. But unfortunately I don't. And the Stalingrad does die. So now you just know what's coming. All of them are going to start pushing. So what I do is I turn away. I have managed to heal up to 18,308. So I do have some a bit of health, but not a lot. I knew with that shot with the islands that'll be alright taking it. It was a risk-free shot there due to where the islands are. I'm just going to kite away from them. Now for some reason our Kitakazi decided to go in on a Stalingrad, possibly maybe trying to torp him. I do get a hit for 7,800, and this is my main battery reload going here. So if you do time it right, you can get 3 full salvos off. So I do get 3 salvos there. Unfortunately the DD is dead, so that's me and the Chapayev. But we've got a really good healthy lead. We've still got 1 cab. I am actually confident we could actually win this. I do get set on fire, then I get undetected. We have got 2 minutes 25 seconds left. There's the Zao. Now the Zao is right on my detection there. So what I'm going to do is, like I say, I'm going to kite away. I'm going to use the islands to actually cover me. And we're down to 2 minutes. So all I want to do is just make sure that Chapayev survives. That's the Zao plane. And the Stalingrad takes out the Zao. Sorry, takes out the Chapayev. So now what I'm thinking of doing is, if you have a look clock, we've got 1 minute 30. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go behind this island, because it'll take them a long time to actually try and find me. But unfortunately I do get detected by the Zao, and there's the Zao. Now I think the Zao made a misplay here. I think what he should have done was possibly turn and then push right into me. Because he's gone behind the island now, I am not detected. So far we've done 88 hits, I've spotted 3 citadels, 145 secondary hits, 5 fires, 3 kills and 2 planes shot down. And also the base defended. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hide here, just wait for the clock to run down, and that is basically it. So I do actually manage to get Confederate Dreadnought and Solo Warrior. I actually managed to get a Solo Warrior for this. So I do hope that you like this. I will put in the description below links to actually what I got and how much money I got and things like that. So thank you so much for watching. If you did like this, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.